All right, let's talk about one of the biggest decisions you can make in tech today. If you're picking a data platform in 2025, you're almost certainly looking at two names: Databricks and Snowflake. And look, this is way more than just an IT headache. It's a massive strategic bet that's going to define how your entire business uses data and AI for years. So, let's get right into this battle for your data's future.
And this is the question, isn't it? Which one do you go with? You've got these two giants, and they are both fighting to become the one single platform for your entire company. To make the right call, you really have to understand what makes them tick and where they fundamentally disagree.
You know, the whole game has changed. It's not 2015 anymore. Businesses aren't just dealing with nice, clean spreadsheets. No, you're being flooded with everything: transaction logs, customer chat histories, images, videos, you name it. And at the same exact time, AI has gone from being this cool science project to an absolutely critical weapon in your arsenal.
So here's the bottom line. The goalposts have completely moved. Just storing and querying your data isn't enough anymore. Not even close. The real magic, the real value, comes from activating that data, injecting intelligence into every decision, every product, every single interaction. And that just raises the stakes on this platform decision to a whole new level.
Okay, to really get this rivalry, you can't just look at a feature checklist. That won't tell you the whole story. You have to see this as a clash of two totally different philosophies, two competing visions for how you should build your company's data and AI future.
And honestly, their origin stories say it all. On one side, you have Databricks, which was born out of the open source world of big data and machine learning. And on the other, you've got Snowflake, the company that completely revolutionized the cloud data warehouse. These different starting lines really do shape everything about how they work today.
Let's break that down a bit. Databricks was literally founded by the guys who created Apache Spark, which is the open source engine for massive data processing. So its DNA is all about being open, flexible. It's a platform built for builders, for data scientists and engineers. It's the ultimate toolkit. Snowflake, on the other hand, was started by data warehousing veterans who just wanted to build a super simple, super powerful platform in the cloud. Their whole philosophy is about ease of use. It's the perfect as-a-service platform for the business analyst who lives in SQL.
Now, these competing ideas aren't just marketing fluff. They are baked right into the technical foundations of each platform. And this is where we get into the nuts and bolts of what makes them different.
First up, the data warehouse. This is Snowflake's home turf. Think of an architecture that has been perfected for one thing: business intelligence. It is incredibly fast at running SQL queries on your structured data, giving you that single source of truth for all your reports and dashboards. It's all about speed, simplicity, and scale.
And then you have the Lakehouse. This is the concept that Databricks basically invented. The goal here was to get the best of both worlds. They wanted to combine the cheap, flexible storage of a data lake, which, by the way, can handle any kind of data you throw at it, images, text, whatever, with the performance and reliability you get from a data warehouse. It's designed from the ground up to be one single place for everything: data engineering, analytics, and AI.
And this is where those architectural choices get really practical. Because Databricks uses that Lakehouse approach, it can handle all those messy, unstructured data types, which makes it a really natural fit for AI and machine learning. It's built for the Python-loving data scientist. Snowflake, with its warehouse DNA, is just laser-focused on structured data for the SQL analyst. Even how you pay is different. Databricks gives you all this granular control over cost, while Snowflake is more of a managed, all-in-one credit system.
And that brings us right to the modern battlefield, the place where this fight is getting the most intense, and that's artificial intelligence.
As AI stops being an experiment and starts becoming a core part of how you do business, each platform's strategy for helping you build and use AI is probably the single most important thing to think about for the future.
And here are their big AI plays. On one side, you have Snowflake Cortex, which is all about a managed, simple AI experience. In the other corner, you've got Databricks Mosaic AI, which is this comprehensive toolkit for builders. You can see it, right? It's their core philosophies playing out again: simplicity versus flexibility.
So what Snowflake is doing with Cortex is basically hiding all the hard stuff. They give you these pre-built functions that let a business analyst use a powerful language model with just a simple SQL command. No Python needed. They have tools like Snowflake Copilot for building AI apps with very little code. The whole goal is to empower the non-engineers to use AI safely inside the Snowflake world.
Databricks, staying true to its roots, goes in a completely different direction with Mosaic AI,
This is like a fully stocked workshop for data scientists who want total control. It gives you frameworks to build your own custom AI agents, tools like MLflow to manage the entire, often messy machine learning lifecycle, and the power to actually fine-tune open-source models on your own private data. It's all about building unique, high-performance AI from the ground up.
And this builder approach, well, it can have a huge payoff. I mean, look at Block. They used Mosaic AI to build a custom AI agent system. The result? A staggering $10 million in productivity gains. That is a massive, massive return on investment.
And it's not a one-off thing either. It's a similar story with AT&T. They used the flexibility of the Databricks platform to build highly customized models to detect fraud. And what happened? They cut fraud by 70 to 80%. That just shows you the power you get when you can tailor AI to solve your exact business problem.
So, with all of that, how on earth do you actually make a decision? Well, the point of this explainer isn't to crown a winner. It's to give you a mental framework for choosing the right platform for your team and your goals.
You know, I love this quote I saw from a real practitioner on Reddit because it's so true. It highlights a critical reality. A lot of the time, the best platform isn't just one shiny product. It's a collection of tools that are stitched together to fit a specific team's skills, its culture, and its needs.
So here's a practical way to think about it. First, look at your core workloads. What do you really need? Is it lightning-fast SQL for dashboards, or is it complex machine learning models? Second, map those needs to what each platform does best. Is a warehouse or a lakehouse a better fit? Third, and this is a big one, be honest about your team. Are they SQL wizards or are they Python developers? And finally, think about the future. 5 years from now, where do you want to be? Which philosophy, managed simplicity or open flexibility, gets you there?
And this quote just hits the nail on the head. At the end of the day, a platform is just a tool. You could have the most advanced system in the world, but if it's poorly implemented or doesn't actually align with your business, it's not going to work. Success always comes down to execution.
And so, we end right back where we started, with a huge strategic choice. As data and AI completely merge into a single function, the decision between Databricks and Snowflake really boils down to this. Are you going to build your future on a foundation of managed simplicity or on one of open flexibility? There's no single right answer, but the one you choose will absolutely shape your business for years to come.